Musty, and I feel like I'm in the wilderness. Yes, like I feel like I'm in the wilderness. What is it I see? Where is it I'm going? I said, what should I believe as I look into the sky? Into the sky. Like I feel like I'm in the wilderness.
Basically just a mess about. Obviously it's a little play on the name Messi, obviously, but more than anything it's just a little way of showing, like, basically that's just what I'm gonna start with, but that's light work, innit? What I've got to come is just gonna keep progressing and it's gonna keep going from strength to strength. It's just a mess about, and it's probably better than most people's mixtapes, you know what I mean? And that's just the start, do you know what I mean? So that's why I just called it that, man. It was easy. It came from when I was younger, to be honest. I've been called Messi from when I was about 12 or whatever, innit? Because basically when you're in school, whatever, it's like, it was back in the day when you used to spit like the old school kind of grime times. It was like, they used to be like, yeah, Messi, you got Messi lyrics, whatever. And that's where it kind of derived from. And obviously it's kind of like, I like the way that it's kind of shows like Messi, but it's ironic because I'm trying to clean up. So if that's the kind of, do you know what I mean? That's the kind of way I'm going still. So, Messi. The new mixtape, to be honest, that's tough still. Like, it's one of them mixtapes that every day I got like a different track that I like, if you get what I mean. I think today, ooh, what am I liking at the moment? I like Certified G. Yesterday I was listening to it. I like Certified G, but I think overall, if I look at times gone, I'd say maybe Wilderness. Yeah, maybe Wilderness, because it kind of, I remember, obviously I was in uni, and when I graduated, it was like, there's that little in-between stage when you're thinking, should I do music? Should I just try and get a job? Should I just do other things, obviously? But it was kind of like, I kind of remember when I was in that place, when I wrote it, kind of make, I like that shit a lot. To be honest, I had a nice little, I wanted to have a nice blend in it, because I'm grateful because a lot of people in the industry kind of show me love in it. I've been doing this for a long time and they respect my craft in it. So obviously I got man like Wretch on there. Obviously he reached out, I reached out to him. He was more than on it because obviously he respects what man does and that. Ghetto was the same. I got Biggs on there, which is another one. Also, I got like some of the hood brothers like Marv. Shouts out to Young Marv, Fix. Like I got a load, Krypton Conan, Strapsy. I got loads of features, but I felt like all of them had a purpose on the tunes and they just fitted. Shouts out to Young Pep as well. There's bare features anyway, but I don't know. It's just, I just think all the features made sense in it. So shouts out to everyone that was on it. Thank you. To be honest, I feel, who am I feeling right now? I'm feeling Wretch, I'm feeling Tiny, feeling Louis SN as a singer. I think he's one of the best out still, because in terms of like the music that I'm listening to, that I'm hearing, I'm feeling him. I'm feeling there's a lot of artists, man. There's a lot of artists. It's a good place. Like music's in a good place at the minute still. Like you got people like, it's from both angles. You got someone like Young Marv, hungry, like, so he's got that element. When I hear him, I feel a bit more like gassed, like, you know, like you just feel in that zone, like, yeah. But then at the same time, you got someone like maybe Benjamin AD, that's quite, you know, that conscious. It makes you kind of think in a different way, you know. It's just a healthy scene at the moment still. I'm feeling like I'm feeling a few people. I wouldn't say I'm feeling a lot of people. I think there's a lot of people that are alright. There's not a lot of people that I listen to and think, yeah, but there's a few, and the scene's in a healthy place, so, you know, and I'm feeling myself, I can't lie. Oh, the benefits could be whatever you like, you know, whatever you decide the benefits are, but I know what my benefits are, bro, but I'll keep that between myself and whoever is involved with it. Basically, obviously, it's self-explanatory to an extent, but it wasn't a way that, the way I wanted to do it, it wasn't the fact that I just wanted to say, fuck the law, fuck everything like that. It was more like a state of mind. Welcome. Don't know. You good, yeah? Yeah, don't know. Nah, it's just an interview still. It's my hood. My hood. Shout out, it's my hood.
It's my hood. See nothing. Don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, so it wasn't just about saying, oh, fuck the law, fuck everything. It was more like the state of mind. It's like I wanted to kind of be a bit like my own spin on it, so it's not even just me, like, you know, like just any old kind of black guy ranting about fuck the police or da 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 da. It's more like why. It's like why people have that kind of perception, because obviously in terms of the police and stuff, it's sometimes they're just pricks, man. Let's be honest, like, and it's not just because of the fact that they might just rough you up or stop search or search you for no reason or drag you out the car and start trying to look for the car when they know you don't have anything, just to waste your time. It's more little things like the government, and like even just say for example me coming out of uni, it's like if you look at the unemployment rate of like postgraduates that come out of uni and they don't get a job, and then you come out of uni, you can't get a job without experience, you can't get experience because you was in uni, so then you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what do? Then you might hustle, and then because you've hustled, now you're a criminal, and then now they want to arrest you. But it's the way that society, it's the cycle that society put you in, being in the working class. We don't have like the luxurious things, you see what I'm saying? We've come from working class backgrounds, we've come from the hood. So we need to provide for the people that are around us. As you get older, the struggles to provide for your mom, like me personally, I'm getting older, I gotta provide for my mom, my grandma, try and provide for my little sister, my little brothers. It's not just it's nothing that's gonna be handed to them, and because there was nothing handed to me. So how do you do that if you don't have experience coming out of uni? Do you get what I mean? So it was more like just fuck that, because don't know. It's like you can't. That to me, it's just annoying. So that was the place I was in at the time, innit? You know what I'm saying? And everyone, shouts out to Fix and Mike GLC to jumping on it as well. They just had their intake on it. Like Fix, if you listen to the lyrics, you'll hear it anyway. Listen to it and you'll hear it. But trust me. To be honest, it's healthy, man. Like the way I am, I just feel like me. I'm confident with myself as an artist. So working with like people that are good is a good thing. It's competitive, you know. Like especially. That's the one thing, obviously, because I'm probably spit on more hip-hop stuff a little bit now, but the grime thing, the thing I like about grime is that you've always got that kind of competitive edge to it, so you kind of don't want to get spun on a tune still, but it's competitive, innit? Because he will hear me and think, oh, or you know what I mean, and vice versa. So, you know, I'm sure he was just as willing to, you know, I'm sure he was thinking he wants to be just as competitive as I was thinking. So. You know what I mean? Because it's worth, in a way, it's worth for him because he's maybe bigger, it's easier. People might expect more, they might expect him to like be good on it, and I might surprise them. So it might be easier, like, you know them ones where they might go, like, raw, you spun him, or you did, because they might have thought, yeah, Ghetto always comes hard, but they don't know me, or they might not have heard of me. But then maybe people that have known me from day will be like, but you should have kind of done well. So it depends, it's just competitive anyway. I think all of the features were like that, to be honest. If you look at Wretch, I think Wretch is just as lyrical as anyone in the game. Young Tef on the ratting, Crep and Conan with punchlines, Strapsy with punchlines. Everyone has their own thing, what they're kind of known for or whatever. So it's just a competitive feeling, innit? So it's good, it's good. Creative, intellectual, and wavy. It's versatile. What could I say? It's versatile. It's energetic, but at the same time, I think it's let's just go different. Messy, literally. Intelligent and humble and talented. Report, that's the blog, and shouts out to the mixtape review. It's messy music, don't know, Dizzle.
cause I can't see nothing around me. Trust me, they ain't moving now, I'm moving, man. I'm going, man, I'm going.